And what it says is, what this means to you is, and I believe that that's a question, or a phrase actually, that we ought to keep in our minds as presenters constantly. Instead of just presenting our material, we need to pause occasionally and say to the audience, what this means to you is, for example, if I'm talking about sales and I present a particular sales technique, I should pause occasionally and say, what this means to you is, when you're selling banking services, you recommend, and I go into an example in their world of the application of what I'm talking about. Now, back to today's presentation, a matter of style and content. What I'm going to be doing is walking you through a number of slides. I'll pause on some of them and I'll talk longer about those subjects. So this is not a slide-driven presentation this morning. This is purpose-driven. The purpose of this is to get you to understand professional speaking, world-class speaking, whether you're being paid for it or not, but world-class speaking in a professional context in a much better, much deeper way. At first, I'm going to present material like you've seen so far that is fairly structured to the topic itself, and then I'm going to transition into some examples of what I do as a professional speaker when I'm talking about sales, or I'm talking about management or leadership or personal development or communication, so that you can see some examples, and you'll have those, of course, in the slides, of what I do and how I do it. And I may not spend much time or hardly any time on some of the slides,